Hello, everybody, and hope you're all well. So, here is your latest Chibson de-chipsoning update. So, I just got back from downstairs in my house from doing more sanding, wearing my Big D Guitars t-shirt here. Go check out Big D Guitars' YouTube channel. He has an awesome amount of videos in regards to refinishing, finishing, repairs, and so forth. And I would definitely say he is one of the more accreditable luthiers that are actually on YouTube, such as Ted Woodford as well. With that said, hope you're all well. Again, hope everyone down in the Tornado Alley part of Florida is safe. I don't know if you are able to view videos, as I hear that it has knocked out some things down there, and there's a lot of people evacuating. So that said, I still hope that you are all safe and well. So I'm coming down to the final stages probably of the main body prep. There is part of me that really wants to sand the neck back so that I have a proper staining or painting across it. But also at the same time, there's part of me that really doesn't want to. Just because the simple fact, it's also more work. There's also a higher risk of screwing up the integrity of the neck. Now, I was lucky enough with the LTD that I traded away and got this guitar in, that I actually did take down the finish off of that neck and re-put it back on, and turned out actually pretty good, especially with the salmon eggplant colored water-based wood dye. Actually matched up with the actual main purple pretty good. So with that said, let's get to what we have here. So this is now I would say I have now taken this to pretty much 99.9% the wood. You can see a little bit of a sand through there that I've tried to get out. So now the top, back, and sides are now totally, fully back to the wood grain. The neck from this point here and on the heel is still sealed. I gotta work at balancing out this bottom of the heel a bit more. So the back is, again, totally sanded back to raw. Top is totally sanded back to raw. Sides are totally sanded back to raw. And back of the headstock, I have sanded it back to, the back and the sides, all the sides and surroundings of the headstock, I have pretty much taken back to raw. Which leads me to the headstock, front of the headstock, which looked totally awesome, except I started wondering, again, as it comes with not necessarily Chibsons, but used guitars specifically. You'll find when people have tinkered around too much and gotten a little over ambitious with what they are trying to do and cause some type of a issue in regards to the actual instrument itself, or screwed up something on the headstock, and to which people kind of go about their ways to find ways to cover up an issue. And so in this instance, this is what's going on here with the front of the headstock. As I was saying to myself and shown previously, at the bottom of the truss rod cover, there's a gap in missing wood material there for whatever reason, whether it be from overscrewing or whatnot. So as I'm sanding away the sealer on the front here, I start to notice something. I'm like, okay, where the screw hole is, there's a little bit of silver beside it. And I'm saying to myself, is that from sanding the sticker decal down in that direction, or is there something else going on here? So, with that said, eventually as I started sanding again more of the sealer coat off, I discovered that ended up being two little silver dots near the top of the truss rod cover screw down point. So I'm saying to myself, is this a screw that somehow got bent over, or that somebody bent over, or what's going on here? So again, as much as I wanted the integrity of the front, and of course this beautiful maple that is on this neck that's got nice figuring in it to show through, eventually I take out an X-Acto knife, and unfortunately we have this lovely little dot here where I will show what I had to actually do in that instance. So there's my first dilemma. Is I have a nice little spot here that takes away from all the wood grain of the front of the headstock. So I'm going to have to try to figure some kind of solution, paint, or if I just say screw it and just do stain over top of it or dye over top of it. I'm thinking along the lines of maybe a painted solution in this area, and still leaving the rest of the neck or the rest of the headstock to be stained. But anyways, getting to the point of this overall, what has came down. So I took an X-Acto knife and I started digging around, and come to find out, I wasn't dealing with one screw that somebody put in there. So anyways, there's one gold screw tip here. So as I said, I thought I was dealing with one. Nope. Come to find out, there's actually two screws that were buried in the headstock, and you can't see, oh, there we go. And as you can see there, someone either nipped them off with some type of snip wrenches or sawed them off or whatever. But so anyways, there was the telltale signs of what was going on. I don't know if this was accidentally done at the factory of origin or done by somebody else, but two screws. There's two screws stuck in that hole where that was. So again, like I said, dug it out pretty good with the X-Acto. Well, actually, I used an X-Acto knife, and I took a larger screw and just slightly screwed around them enough that I was able to give them a few taps with a rubber mallet and the screw I was using specifically to loosen them up. I had found I don't have needle nose pliers anymore. I'm gonna have to get another pair of those. But I was able to find a pair of I think it was wire strippers that had a fine enough tip to get in there, and I was able to slowly wiggle them out. And so what you see here on the repair was I happened to actually have a thing of maple laying around. So I actually shaved off some maple or sanded away some maple so that I had some fine grind stuff laying around. And then lastly of all, I remembered my conversion on the Ibanez, and I was like, oh, wait a second, I have wood filler. So put in the maple shavings and dust, put in some, initially I put in wood glue, carpenter's glue, to kind of mix it together and put it down. But then I took the wood filler and just plopped it on top, and this is the result after sanding away all the excess wood filler stuff I've put there. So again, I'm thinking that there's going to end up being a paint involved just in that section there, just to kind of cover the area, keep the rest. Also, as you can see, the Gibson logo was as well also just a sticker. And more so, it was just a straight up sticker like I'd used when I replaced the logo on the SG Classic, I think it was. I had to replace the logo on it because it was all messed up. And that's all it was. It was just a plain vinyl kind of sticker that had stuck across there and came off with about maybe 30 passes, the majority of it. So it left the rest. So that's a good thing. Besides the fact, obviously, we get the nice view of the maple on the headstock, minus the area where the two gold screws were stuck in here. So this is definitely no longer going to be a Chibson. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's no longer going to be a Gibson. It will be a Chibson. Again, still think I have a little bit of scraping or whatever here to do. A little bit here to get rid of the rest of the sealer and whatnot. Or I could just say screw it and just kind of leave it half arse and make it look like a relic. But, yeah. So, also as well, I ordered a black pickguard. I don't have replacement knobs yet. I don't have new pots yet. Don't have pickups yet because, again, I don't know if I'm going to contact Van Shark about the pickup set he offered me, or just simply go on my own and buy a set of Artec pickups to throw in here. I already have the bridge here. I still got to test fit that. But everything else is ready to go. And that is my update for now, folks. Lastly, before I go here, again, thank you again for watching this long into the video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Those things help me very much to keep doing projects like this and do content on the channel and whatnot for everyone's advantage, or for everyone to be crabbing about, as I do have people out there that do like to be negative and toxic and not like everything I do. So yeah, I think again I am really liking the idea of going a darker I have an amaretto that I kind of pre-tested up in here. It doesn't look too bad. So I'm thinking maybe going amaretto sides. I have golden wheat, so it's like a yellowish kind of color. Maybe golden wheat in the center of the front and back. Maybe using the amaretto on the edges, of course, to do like a not a full burst, but a perimeter burst. And then again, I think on the headstock, I think I'm actually maybe going a amaretto main with the golden wheat on the outsides, and maybe like an amaretto stinger on the back even. We'll see. So again, thank you for the view. Hope you enjoyed the video and the update, and I will talk to you later. Take care and bye for now.